The concept of ownership is an interesting one. In our society, we often associate ownership with possessing something physically or having a legal right to it. However, according to Neville's law of assumption, ownership is simply a matter of believing that something belongs to us. This means that we don't necessarily need to pursue our dreams because they are already ours. But how do we bring our goals into the real world? Neville Goddard urges us not to pursue our goals because it indicates that we don't truly believe that we already possess them. If we are constantly chasing after something, it means that we are in a state of lack and have forgotten that we are the creators of our reality. Neville Goddard teaches that we are all God and the source of everything. And as such, we have the power to create our desires in just a few minutes. The problem with pursuing our goals is that it keeps us in a state of want, which prevents us from fully experiencing the present moment. If we are always looking to the future, we are missing out on the beauty of the present moment. It's important to remember that we are the creators of our reality, and we already possess everything we could ever want or need. We just need to shift our focus from lack to abundance and believe that everything we desire is already ours. According to Neville Goddard, the key to manifesting our desires is to remember who we are. He says that I am is a feeling of continuing consciousness, and that at the very basis of consciousness is the awareness that we exist. We need to be mindful and aware of our thoughts, feelings, and actions because they dictate the reality we experience. If we are not aware of our thoughts and feelings, we will continue to create a reality of lack and limitation. It's important to note that manifesting our desires doesn't always happen instantly. While we may believe that we already possess everything we desire, it may take time for our desires to manifest in the physical world. But this doesn't mean that we should be constantly pursuing our goals. We need to trust that the universe will bring us what we desire at the perfect time and in the perfect way. Ultimately, the key to manifesting our desires is to shift our focus from lack to abundance and to believe that everything we desire is already ours. We need to remember that we are the creators of our reality and that we possess everything we could ever want or need. By staying mindful and aware of our thoughts and feelings, we can create a reality of abundance and fulfillment. And by trusting that the universe will bring us what we desire at the perfect time and in the perfect way, we can live a life of ease and flow. You are all divine beings, and everything in your life is your responsibility. However, whether you accept this truth or not is entirely up to you. If you truly believe in your divine nature, your life will be transformed, and you will experience a different reality. On the other hand, if you don't believe it, your life will continue as it is. It's important to note that those who recognize their divine nature will act accordingly and manifest their desires by simply thinking about them. Those who rely on external forces, such as a deity, to fulfill their wishes will continue to pray without realizing that they already possess the power within themselves to make their dreams come true. You may not see it, but you are everything you want to be. You don't need to alter your identity to become someone else because you are already complete. When we say that you are God, we mean that the creation is already complete, and there are only states left to experience. You have the power to choose any state you desire and manifest anything you want, because everything has already happened. You can even choose to ignore what you already possess and focus on acquiring new things. It's all up to you, and nothing else matters. If you pray for something, don't expect external forces to grant your wishes. You already have everything you need to fulfill your desires. You just need to change your state of being to experience your desired reality fully. Your approval has already been given. You are just exploring different states of consciousness. All you need to do is change your stance and embrace the reality you desire. You are the person you've always wanted to be, and you already possess everything you want. If you have studied Neville Goddard's teachings, you may have heard this statement several times, but do you understand what it truly means? Having intellectual knowledge of something is one thing, but experiencing it personally is a different matter entirely. As you become more familiar with the law of assumption, you will start to see changes in your life. Your thoughts will change, and your reality will transform more and more. By consistently meditating and using your imagination, you can learn about yourself in the best and most efficient way possible. Your outside world will shift as you become more self-aware. The law of assumption is not intended to help you get what you want. Its purpose is to help you realize your true identity. When you have a better understanding of who you are, everything you desire will come to you naturally. You won't need to make any effort because it is already yours. The things you seek are already yours because you are not separate from your desires. You are the universe, and the universe is within you. You don't need to purchase anything because every aspect of life includes you. When you lift the veil of illusion, the confusion disappears, and you can see things clearly. You don't create your desires, you simply uncover them. If you encounter obstacles and fall short, it's because you have doubts and don't fully trust the law. Doubt prevents you from using the law effectively. Once you recognize and comprehend who you truly are, everything becomes easy for you. Prior to drifting off to sleep, it is important to acknowledge that your mood defines your state of consciousness as you enter into the realm of the subconscious. This realm is the home of your everlasting lover, who sees you exactly as you feel yourself to be. If you feel successful, then success will follow. To achieve this state, lie flat on your back with your head on the same level as your body. Then, feel as if you are already in possession of your desired outcome, and relax into unconsciousness. The subconscious never sleeps, and it is through the act of sleeping that the conscious mind joins with the subconscious. As you sleep, your conception of yourself is impressed upon the subconscious. Therefore, it is essential that prior to sleep, you feel yourself into the state of the answered wish and relax into unconsciousness. The subconscious is the one who gives you form and is responsible for the realization of your wishes. By seeking the feeling of the wish fulfilled, you can take it with you into the subconscious as you enter into the realm of sleep. In order to successfully conduct your wishes into the subconscious, you must assume the feeling of being, having, and witnessing that which you seek to manifest. You should never go to sleep feeling discouraged or dissatisfied, as the subconscious will faithfully embody your beliefs. It is through your belief in your wishes that they will be realized, and ends will follow the consciousness that you are. You are an eternal dreamer, and your dreams take form as you assume the feeling of their reality. Therefore, it is essential that you do not limit yourself to the past. The creative process is first imagining, and then believing in the state imagined. Whatever the mind of man can imagine, man can realize. Always imagine and expect the best, for the world cannot change until you change your conception of it. In order to achieve change, you must first change yourself. You have no one to change but yourself, and you have neither opponent nor helper in bringing about the change within yourself. You must convince yourself of the truth of that which you desire to see manifested. As soon as you succeed in convincing yourself of the reality of the state sought, results will follow to confirm your fixed belief. It is important to remember that you should never suggest to another the state which you desire to see them express. Instead, you should convince yourself that they are already that which you desire them to be. Conception of your wish is accomplished by assuming the feeling of the wish fulfilled. You cannot fail unless you fail to convince yourself of the reality of your wish. A change of belief is confirmed by a change of expression. Enjoy manifesting. Enjoy manifesting.